I've been on my own since I was 16.
I've been on my own since I was 14.
I've been on my own since I was 16.
I grew up in the foster care system.
My dad's in prison.
And my mom's an alcoholic.
I slept in cars.
Under freeways.
And in parks.
Sometimes I feel it's safer for me on the streets
than it is at home.
When I left foster care,
I had nowhere to go.
No one to turn to.
No one to turn to.
I felt scared and alone.
I felt scared and alone.
I felt scared
and alone.
Our vision at Bill Wilson Center is to prevent poverty in the next generation by connecting all youth in crises to needed services. This year we have a big goal we've added: to eliminate youth and family homelessness by the year 2020 by providing the support necessary for families to remain together and help stabilize those who are struggling. We help young people have the tools to be successful in life. We connect them to safe, stable housing. We teach them life skills so they can handle any challenge that comes their way. And we let them know that we're always here for them. Bill Wilson Center gives youth hope for a better future.
I ended up in the foster care system when I was 7 years old. My mom had suffered from mental illness, and my dad was abusive, alcoholic. He really made me feel like I just wasn't worth very much and that I was more of a burden than anything. So being in the foster care system, I felt really angry all the time. I always felt kind of sad. When I started to get older, I just didn't have anyone telling me what was right and what was wrong. I started selling drugs, and then I started using. And when I started using, that's just kind of where I started to just fishtail. I was in and out of jail. Everything wasn't going my way, and I felt like it was everyone else's fault but my own.
I grew up in a pretty abusive environment. I grew up with 6 kids. My mom got very frustrated and usually took it out on me. I was kind of her punching bag, her outlet to whatever anger she had inside. My self-worth was 0. I was thinking about suicide, and I wasn't eating. I was anorexic. I was going through so many struggles in my life and who I was. When I was 16, I had my first child, and by the time she was walking and talking, I knew that I had to get her out of that cycle because I seen the same kind of things in that house happening to her that was happening to me. I wanted something different for my life, and when I had my daughter, I wanted something different for her.
The Bill Wilson Center has changed my life so much. It's just like night and day. It really made me feel like I was able to do anything. I started to become independent, learning about money and budgeting. For the first time, I had goals that I needed to start advancing on, and it was like someone just lit a fire and I was just gone. So for me to do that and really feel proud of myself was the big change.
The Bill Wilson Center provided housing for me. For the first time in my life, I had a support system. It felt amazing to be looked at and paid attention to. Even when I made mistakes, to have someone sit down and talk to me instead of, verbal or abusive punishment. It made me feel like I was worth something. I felt confident in myself, kind of for the first time. I kind of felt like I was a wall and needed that art, and they were holding me up until I was able to go out on my own.
With the Bill Wilson help, I learned that being responsible, being honest, and being yourself was some of the biggest qualities you can have. People listen to me now. My word has become stronger. The trust that I'm building with people that I had just let go down, it's all returning now, and I just feel good that people want to be around me for the good qualities that I hold.
The Bill Wilson Center taught me how to be a good parent and how to live an adult life. Through parenting classes, they taught me to put my kids first, to make good choices and ones that would affect my kids in a positive way, and to not repeat the cycle and the pain onto my daughter. I was able to kind of look at how people are really supposed to be there for people, and I was able to establish good relationships with people so that I could have that with my kids as well.
My life now is really incredible. everything I do makes me happy, and I'm finding myself writing down goals and checking them off and following them through. I have a great job that I like. I paid off a lot of debt. Everything's fallen into place. Without the Bill Wilson Center, my life would have just been completely in shambles. I would just be at the bottom of a pit, not knowing how to climb my way out of it. They really made me see the light. And just because the Bill Wilson Center program ends, they've let me know that their support doesn't end. And that's a good feeling. It just took some amazing people to create such a program that helps out so much in the community. And it's just awesome, you know, and I hope that everyone can have that same experience I did.
The Bill Wilson Center has always encouraged me to seek out my goals and to go after the things that I want. So now I'm a full-time student at Mission College, going to school for early childhood education. I hope that I can be a positive influence in other children's lives. I'm married and I have 4 kids now. I'm really happy that I'm able to be a good mother to my kids, and especially my oldest daughter, because I see so much brightness in her eyes that I just never had at her age. I am proud of the parent I've become, and Bill Wilson Center helped me a lot to be the person that I've become. So I'm very thankful for the Bill Wilson Center.
Bill Wilson Center gave me shelter.
They helped me find a job.
They taught me how to be a good parent.
They've been there for me.
when no one else has.
Bill Wilson Center has given me hope.
That life won't always be so rough.
With a little help, things can get better.
With a little help,
Things can get better.
With a little help,
Things can get better.